Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we are back to work on the envelope journal today. The sweet berries, or whatever I called it, is in limbo because it's waiting on some fabric to make the cover. So, while that's in limbo, we're just going to play with this one for a little bit. Now this one we are inserting gold, little places here and there, to go with the golden clouds and the golden whatever they are. And this is the front of the book. This is heading towards the back of the book. It's just a flip folio type thing. So we have this that needed a pocket, I believe. So, oh, I just hate to cover that up. Don't you? It's so pretty. So pretty. Guess we could use part of her. It's just so pretty. I just hate to cover it up. Maybe we will add this to the top, like so. That would be kind of interesting. Could become an upper tuck, pocket, and then an upper tuck. Then we don't lose all this pretty. Interesting idea, huh? Ooh, pretty. So. Oh, look at this. We could go this way and we'd be okay. And we'd still have all this pretty goldy stuff. But it'd be coming from up there. And this almost looks like it connects there somehow. What if we went this way? What if our pocket went this way? Let's turn our clock the right way. So we could have it go that way. There's nothing wrong with that. And then that would be a pocket there. Okay, so we're going to go this way. We're going to cut it off right here. Right there. Okay. And now we need to remove just a little bit of thyme here. Now we have this cool little layer. Well, we need to remove a little bit more thyme from this side. Okay, so now we've got this little divot here, so now we need the envelope punch board. Here we go. I just love to make a pocket like this. Let's see, and this is our clock. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, rock. There. And there. And then we are going to go right between those two. I would say right there. Ta-da! One of my favorite slicey dices. Don't know why, I just like it. And we will need some ink. I love this, that this ink is so inky. Makes it so much better. Okay, so we are going to put this right down along here, like this. And then we have this beautiful pocket right here. I wonder if we should hinge this pocket just a little bit so it'll hold things a little better. Okay, so we have this one. It's already cut. That's my phone. I'm expecting a call. That's not a phone call. That was Carol giving me a heart. Why, thank you, Carol. Giving me a heart for a comment I left. Okay, there's that one. This is just a little piece. I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can fold it in half. And we'll make a little hingy guy out of it. Or whatever you call it, a gusset. Excuse me. I have them coming to check my furnace today to see if that is what's bringing the scent into the house. But my husband did some investigating and said that the neighbors are painting their house and that he thinks that's what I'm smelling, is that the paint from the neighbor's house. Could be. I have very, very sensitive I can smell about anything. So I have an extremely sensitive sense of smell. There. Okay, I think that'll be okay. It feels kind of weak, that one end, but I think it's fine. I think so. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's little, but it'll work. I think a little bigger is a little better. But let's just use it and see what it does. right about there. Whoops. You come back here. Okay, so now we have a pocket right there. Isn't that cute? Oh yes. Well, I don't know if it's cute, but it's cool. Very cool. Okay. So this is our fold over pocket right here that we put in. I do have it a little loose here so that the fold over continues to work. Let's see. I like this type of pocket very well. This kind is good too. That's interesting. Okay, so that brings us over to here, and we have a big pocket here. And this is my envelope for the back. It's about the same size. It might be a little bit bigger. No, it's the same size. So this is the back one. Now, I was saying that we didn't need to put in necessarily pages of a journal. We could put in small little journals of writing spaces that would work just as well. This will be another pocket like this one. I'm not sure if I'm ready to put this in yet. I think maybe we'll put a couple of hinges on here like this. I could do a hinge over hinge over hinge. I don't know how it would work. Maybe not too well. Don't know. Another 1-inch piece here. And a 1-inch piece here. I know better than to have this balancing on things. It won't cut straight, worth a darn. I know that. This goes to the inside. Okay. So I'm thinking hinge over hinge. I don't know if you've done one of those. You have to be careful. The accordion fold that we learned as children has been licensed, and you have to buy the license to use it. So that's why I'm doing this one a little bit different. star there. You are a star, man. Okay. If I do this, and then I do this, then we have something we can hook in here, and something we could hook up here. But I don't know what the difference is between that and doing it this way. So I think we'll just do it the standard old way. And we'll just hook this one may get hooked after a stack ends up here or something. Okay, so that one is a longie. Here's a yellow one. It's a long one too. I think that's what I have left, is long ones. Let's see. So if I'm looking for a shorty, I might have to look in the drawer. Oh, here we go. Here's a shorty. Department of Treasury. That's a short one. Let's see. So what we'll do is glue this closed. You know, I like to glue them closed first and then chop them open. Choppity chop. Like so. And then actually this one is too long for this now. I mean too short. This is too long. So we do need a long one here. First we need a long one. Okay. And now we'll cut that one open. Right there. Okay. So that is going to get put on the hinge. You're on the hinges, man. We'll look at the height. Just a little bit too tall. Oh, it's almost perfect though. Look at that. But we are going to cut open the top. And so we're going to put that one there like that. Then this one will come here like this, and then it will get sliced open like so. at the top. And we got to slice it open on the side too. Okay. Almost got them the same. Let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this down one more right there. Okay. There's those. Now let's find a third envelope. And I think we'll be able to cut it down to size as well. No, you're saying, what are you doing, Angela? Angela, what are you up to? Don't know. We'll see in a moment. We are going to cut this one open right about here. Ta-da! And we'll need it to be open on this side as well. So we will cut it down right about there. Okay, let's take this one down just slightly. Yes. See? Now, you each need a hinge in you. Save that one. I'm not saving these little ones like this. I think I gotta cut that one down just slightly bit more. Yes, right there. I like that. So between each of those, we need a hinge. So we have a hinge here. And I cut this one down, and I shouldn't have. But maybe we can cut it to fit right here. We'll try. We'll try it. What do you think of that? I'm going to put it here, like so. Like that. Then we're going to add this guy with a hinge. And then we're going to add this guy with the hinge. So, then what happens when we get all hinged up? We have all our hinges. Then we cannot put any more hinges right through here. So those would be inside hinges. Perhaps we would have to put a outside hinge over here. Or perhaps this guy makes his own big hinge, like so. and then closes over. He wouldn't be quite as big enough, but we could make him bigger by covering it bigger on both sides. And that would take in these hinges that will eventually maybe top this one. Don't know yet. We are going to have to see what happens. Okay, so the first thing I want to do then is to put this guy on the hinge right here. And then I do need to cut that little piece off right there. So let me, first of all, do this. And let's just see if we can indeed dispose of that little piece there. Yes, I believe we can. Okay. Yay for us. We did that one right. Okay. So now up here, we need to, what do we need to do? I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Right here to right here. And then right here to right here, and then right here to right here. Now we got a stack of those. Don't need them. I'm not keeping them. Nope, nope, nope. Not a chance, I say. Not a chance. Okay, so there's that one, which means we have to cut each of those special. Wish I'd have cut that better. There we go. That's better. Sometimes you just got to do it another way. So right there to right there. Yep. And right here to right there. Okay, so hopefully I have cut them right, and they will kind of graduate up. So now this is the first one that goes in. We don't need to cover the whole inside with gold, just this part right here and right there. And we will do that before we before we hinge it on, we will do this. this one. Actually, I probably could just cut that in half. What do you think? How big is it? 3 1/4. So this would go like this. And we would cut this part out. Okay, so it takes a little bit of extra time to do this. As you can see, I hope it fits. I'm going to put it on there anyway. But it does take a little extra time to give these the gold treatment. You're getting the gold treatment, my friend. Gold, I tell you, gold. Let's see. Yes, gold like that. There. And now we're going to go over here like so. And that'll go in right back there to right there. Do any of you watch Curiosity Incorporated? They, this is a guy that buys, in Canada, that buys out hoarded property. He's buying out hoarded property right now. And a lot of times he'll buy, abandoned, storage lockers. Very interesting to watch. But right now he has bought a property that is been hoarded by somebody who loved to collect guitars. And it's just amazing, absolutely amazing. Just thousands of guitars in this place. So I gotta get in here and see that? Where it's white right there? Okay, now I assume that my boo-boos there, my scissors, are leaving the serration against the gold. Don't like that. I don't like that. No, I don't. Let's just try this though and see if we can kind of cover the boo-boos up. And treat it like a band-aid. Help boo-boos heal fast. Here we go, let's see. Nope. Gotta get the inside of the boo-boo. It's not really a boo-boo, it's just a blah blah. Maybe? Okay, let's have a peek. That's better. You're not really going to see it anyway, because it is going to be covered with this other stuff here. You know, this stuff. So this is going to go from here to right here. Oh, wait. Oh dear. Where? There it is. Right. There you are, my friend. I shall cut you off right there. And then I shall cut you off. Where was it? Oh gosh. Good heavens. I think it's this one we're working on. Right there. I see you now. I see you. Right there. Okay. This is going to go on the front of this one. And then we gotta fix that. I'll cut that out after I get that on there. That's what I'll do. It's very pretty, isn't it? Attaching to here, attaching to there. Now, unattaching from this, I do have to trim a little bit of that because I didn't quite get this one long enough. Okay. So then we go here. Here. And there. Yeah, it's really leaving the serration on the gold. That kind of I don't like. Need a little different scissor for the gold, don't I? Yeah, I need a little smoother scissor on that. I mean, you're not going to tell anyway. Well, maybe you can, I don't know. Maybe I just got to rub it down. That does help, yes. Yes, that does. It helps a lot. Okay. So that is the front of that one. It is going to go on to there. Now, I'll go ahead and attach this, and then I'll put this back on. No, I should put the back on first. Then it'd be easier to cut that little piece out, won't it? I should have done that all at once. That would have been better. Okay, so I do have pieces that I could put on the back here, like pockets. Could put some pockets back here like this. That would look kind of nice. And then this would be one long pocket in here. Unless I glue them at the bottom. If I glue them at the bottom, then, you know, it wouldn't be one long pocket. I gotta cut that off straight, first of all. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Okay. Alright, so going to glue from this side and then that side. And should we leave it long? A long pocket, or make it a short pocket just for little bits of stuff? Okay, let me take this. This side or that side? Oh, it must be this side. Let's go like this. Okay. So we would put this along here, and then I would go here. Wait. If I do that, I have to put some color here, don't I? But we don't have to go with the same colors. Do we? We don't have to keep putting gold on everything. Just some of the more spectacular areas. Maybe this piece gets all the way glued down, and then the next piece doesn't. The next piece becomes the pocket, not this one. We will do it that way. That will be better. So go ahead and do this. And we'll close in that pocket. Gosh, have you seen the altered book that Carol is doing? So pretty. She's doing a super job on it. Doesn't have grunge or anything like that. It is just kind of a beautiful, I don't know what you'd call it. Just elegant, maybe. Just an elegant style to it. Okay, so we have that. Now, there is going to be a hinge along here. See? Like this. Right? So I have to think about that. No, the hinge is actually going to go over here and up here. Like this. And like this. Right. Right, I get it. I get myself now. Okay. I getting myself. Okay. So, put that on before we glue that all together. Okay. Let's do these pockets. Okay, so we will have a pocket right here. And I think on these pockets, I will do the I'll take the big bite out of them with the I was going to say with the 2-inch one, but I have to find it. Oh yes, right here. So this will get chopped off right here. Okay. And so it will need a pocket in its center, which is I have to move it right about there to get a center of right about here. Hope that works. Now this one, I will not glue on the bottom. I will leave it open for a longer tag there. And these will just be tag pockets, these two. To go up to about here because of the there we go. And now we need one more pocket down here, and I love these little flowers. That one doesn't quite fit there. But we could put it that way. Now they kind of blend into one another here. We could move this to this color, which kind of brings all these colors in together, doesn't it? So we'll just do it that way. So we have that, and then for this we have right about there and right about there. That will be our like so. Now we gotta cut this one off. Right there. So that will get glued here, here, and there. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. Now, before I glue this one in, I need to glue this one on. And it's going to get glued on right here, so that our next one can be above this one. Okay? That's the back. So, first we go this way. On the inside. Like this. Okay, right. Now this one is going to get glued on to there, like so. Throw that one out of the way. It doesn't need to be there. I know this is a little confusing. Hinge on a hinge on a hinge on a hinge. We'll solve all our problems together. It's a hinge on a hinge on a hinge on a hinge. Slide that baby in there. Oh, and it's going to tear the bottom of the envelope open because it got too wet with glue. Now, we need to put our, this is where we may need to add an extra hinge right in here, and it's just to make the envelope so it won't tear. So, do I have another one? Oh, I have that one, but that's not what I want. I don't have another one. So we will cut one of them like this. We'll cut a couple more slices off of it. Let's close this. One inch. One inch. 1 inch. And 1 inch. Okay. I'm just thinking out loud right now of how to get that. Oh, see, right here is where we're ripping. Right here. So we are going to glue this together down here. And we'll probably use a little tab off of these. We'll make a tab and we'll just attach it down here. But before we do that, we need to think about how to make this pocket so it won't keep tearing. So my idea here is that we take this and fold it on over. Like so, making another gusset and pressing it down. It's a crooked one, but that won't hurt anything really. Give it a little slicey dicey right there. And then if we put this on the inside, that should fix the gusset in there. I don't know if this all makes sense yet, but I'm trying to fix the gusset, because both of these are glued to the envelope. So now we no longer have that extra space in there. So that is what I'm saying. We gotta bring back the extra space. There. And just a little slicey dicey right there. Okay, here we go. Crossing my fingers, this works. You know, I know better than to overstress an envelope. I guess I should have lit a candle for my envelope. Okay, there's the bottom of it. I could be making a big mistake, but I don't think so. I think we're going to be okay. I think if I don't add this, then we will have a mistake, because we'll have an envelope that will be quite useless, because it'll be so bunched up in here that it won't be able to move. This way, it will. This will automatically move it upon itself. Okay, base hinge. We don't really need a base hinge, but we do know that we have a problem down here. And so we probably need to fix it with some sort of a hinging device down here, right there. You see? So the one way we could fix that and make it, you know, pretty acceptable is we could take something like this. It'd have to go like this, but we'd make two lower pockets with it. I think we'd need just a little bit bigger piece than that. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, that's not wide enough. Oh boy, my arm is killing me. Don't like that with that. Not real big on eyes looking at me all the time. Don't mind it if my husband eyes me. Okay, so my thought is that I take a piece like this, maybe washi tape would be better. Sherry Vandiver got me a set of washi tapes that would work perfect. Thank you, Sherry. I need to send Sherry something. It was a long time ago, but I'm so late with everybody on everything. I'm terrible. Let me get the washi tape. Oh, this is a different one. Can't find that one right now. I did find these, and this is a nice wide one. I got this to go with this paper. So, I think that's the one right down there. I forgot that I ordered this to go with the paper. There. I think that will do it. It's wide enough. It's a little more blue than I wanted, but I think the width is mostly what we want here. This, and then I hope this will work. Glue stick, stick glue, yep, that'll work. I'll have to find my tape from Sherry because I think it has some lighter blue that more matches this color. It has the the Starry Night type paper. So pretty. Okay, so we have little tag pocket here and here, and then we have this bigger top pocket here. And I think that works. That space works out pretty good there. And this works good at the base of this envelope. Okay, my friends, we are going to stop there today. And when we come back, this one is going to get hinged up in here. So once again, we'll have to cut this off. But you can see what's happening here. This is going to get hinged onto here. I'll have to be careful because I don't want to shove it up against this too far because we want it to be more even with this envelope out here. And then this one will go here. Okay, so this envelope, when it's hinged here, will open like that. And then it will have the two hinges and an extra one hinging in between. I know it's a little confusing, but you got to bring this up above here And you got to keep building this in order to get this back piece on here pretty soon. And when we go to do the back piece, it's going to have to hinge back here. And because of that, these will open up into the other section. We'll have to figure it out. It's going to be a complicated one, but I needed something complicated to make my brain feel good. Sometimes I have to do something a little more stressful and more thoughtful to slow my brain back down. Okay. Yes, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I probably need to do a notch here and here. And then we have this one. And we have this one. We have this one. It's kind of confusing in a way. And then we have this one. And then over here, they're all from the top. Very cool, very cool. It is very cool. Okay, yeah, that's going to work. I think perhaps I may have to go ahead and install this on here first. And the reason I say that is that because I got to make sure these hinges all line up back here. They won't all get glued flat back there, but they will need to line up. Now, if we were just stopping right here, I wouldn't have to worry about that. I could just put this hinge in and we'd stop. But we're going to stop with this one. So, we will need these 3 to come over this way. Okay, so we are going to stop right there, right now. And yeah, it's going to be a very cool one. Very cool. Okay. I hope that you're having fun with this. And yeah. I think this is going to be fun. I haven't done one like this, so I will love it to pieces. I'm just going to show you better what this might look like, you know. Get in there. So that'll come down to there. And then this one will come down to about there. So they're all just a little bit separated from each other. And it just kind of cool, but that will also work on a hinge here. And that will give extra pockets. So yes, 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 you're going to love this. Love, 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 love. So we're going to need these hinges. Yes, we are. And we're going to need this guy. Yes, we are. And we're going to need this because that is this paper next. Okay, so that's what we have for next time. Thanks for joining me today, and I do hope that you're enjoying this little series. I love file folder journals. They're a little more complicated, a little more enticing, a lot more fun for me to play with. And anyway, I just love them. So I'm going to let you go. We'll see you next time. Bye.